vachitaura ivateerera, vakuru vachirayira iveteerera. There is always something to learn. Kana vakuru vachitaura, there is always something to learn.
Haro makadiko
sei nhasi tatikurumidzei, asi tatasvika kumba kuti tinogeza totadira madrinks edu, but we are on our way there.
toda tanopika zvana zvaSelmor
tanga tamhanya neskurani tozosvika kudeni. Nyaya yanhasi pane akakomenta paYouTube, and his question was, what was your biggest challenge in your marriage and how did you overcome it? My challenges atakasangana nawo zvimhingamupini.
I don't know.
So I don't know, what do you think has been our biggest challenge?
There's been a number of challenges. Every marriage comes with challenges. Since our marriage is a marriage of musicians, artists, and so one of the biggest challenges that musicians face is infidelity. It's been something that we have had to learn to deal with. Not exactly learn to do it, but decide to deal with rather. Yeah. This is we're second generation musicians. So, and then I grew up seeing my father involved with other women and how it affected my mother and how it happened when we were like really young. It was really confusing for me.
So you made that decision from a young age?
Yes, I made that decision from a young age. And I've always known that I wanted to be a musician. But I wanted to be a musician. Straight, that's what I decided to do.
Yeah.
So challenge here is also infidelity, but you have to decide to rule that issue. So much challenge, I guess.
No, it's the same for me, because then I grew up with divorced parents. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that you get to experience, and you tell yourself, actually I grew up thinking I don't want to get married because I thought marriage is so, and if parents are going to divorce and then the children are going to suffer the way that I suffered, I didn't want that. But then, when I met you, I just knew immediately that I wanted to marry you and I wanted to be with you. And that was the one message I got on Namdara, never divorce.
Yeah.
So
coming from a person who's been divorced.
Yeah.
He said, no matter what, please do not divorce.
Yeah. So he said it with tears in his eyes. Saka message yoyo yakandibata kuti baba vangu vangataura zvakadai vachichema vakazara vanhu. It showed that he really meant what he was saying. So that became a lesson for us kuti uyu haana kuona divorce, but zvaiitika zvachona, he said, I don't want to
like it,
the mother of my children to go through this. Me having gone through the divorce, I was like, I don't want my children to experience any of this, which is what made us stronger. But then the challenge is that being public figures, we tend to be attractive to a lot of people. A lot of women throw themselves at Tendai, a lot of men come to me as well. Remember that time pandakanyorwa katsamba to sports day?
Oh yeah, we were dating. Like, okay, I cannot remember that time. This is what used to happen when we were dating ourselves, is that if we go out, ndakaenda kutoilet. Pandodzoka ndipa tsamba yakanyorwa kunzi you deserve better. Nenhamba. Pepa rangu rainyengwa ndaenda kutoilet wakwana.
Ko iwewe. Zvona zvakazoitika rimwe gore. Akazotanga kusonwa zvino. Svikira pakuti ndakati name. I'm these things, we laugh about them and we find it funny. But I think also just because we were very good friends, we are able to talk about anything.
Yeah.
But you know,
I also wanted to add good over that. And then although my dad and my mother had problems with Tanga, later on, Dad and Moms were okay. They were okay.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a loving family of a married couple.
Yeah.
And I did not realize what it means to be in a family like that until I met you. And the things that you told me that you had to go through, that's one other reason also that I said, I don't want my kids to go through this. Yeah, I would rather. True.
And also I got to experience it after marrying you, because I then was in Murora and I didn't want to so seeing Moms Namdara together, and all of that, it was always so much fun. So, but I was going to say that. Moms don't go to gate to collect a mari and then Mudara was stage and then my baby we are gonna moms manja tirongiroji zex moms about tenga wawa tenga
Wednesday
I watch chateo and I was tenga quarter chateo ndaro vanza ro futi ne vangu mafesi kuti baby karu kubata marumu ndirongiroka ka baby tenga wawa hanzi mumwe musi manje akatengerwa homba vadhakwa ndoba show yapera vakuenda kumba vakufamba vakahengana vakuenda kumba vamwe mabhebha ayeni vamwe mafesi akuna vanhu vaye kuti ingaungoti uchandirongira zexiyo ndo utodanana naye hanzi ngaatanga kutandaniswa raorohwa nevanhu dzodziri mari yenu. Yeah, but anyway, that's another challenge that we have had to face, being a celebrity couple. But also, what else has been another challenge?
Generally, in marriage, finances have always been a challenge in any marriage.
Share marriage.
Share marriage is a big challenge, especially for. I personally as a man, share marriage. To affect murume bafungira. And there are times when I would have money or be touring and I would make money, and that would be okay. I never had a problem. And then there are times where there are no tours that are coming, no gigs coming, and my wife is making more money than me. This was I don't need some capture, but
so I have no problem.
No. And I was not even that. Yeah, true. Until, but the good thing is that you were amazing so much. You've always been that. No matter how my wife made, she has never disrespected me. And I have friends that have said that I'm not going to marry, but I'm going to in any way that ended up in the marry, does it show us that or that we're okay? If she makes more money than me, we're still okay. And I think it should be that in a marriage.
Yeah, true. It's because also some people say my marriage is our but then it's the finances. And then most muchita split my bills. It doesn't even make sense to me. If you're a married couple, you're supposed to be one. So whatever you're making, whatever the other person is making, I pin the ESM code to one. And just deal with whatever needs to be dealt with.
How is money private when mono yanokuona usina kana kusikira mari ndo zvese private zvaona izvi mari ndo iri private manje kuda kungotsvagira over problems asina basi. And a marriage munozva kuti marriage in every marriage kuna munhu anodya mari nemunhu anogona kubata mari. Whether murume kana kuti kadzi hazvinei kuti murume dzimwe nguva baba anoti ndini baba so ndinobata mari ichipuriswa muchana muchana but achiidya futi. And yet mukadzi is better with handling finances and saying chatiri kurongera chiya chereka ndichengete orega tidai
anogona kuchengeta ndiye ngapiwe
because kudara yembowa problem omwega Sataure mazita.
Taura mazita, taura ndiyana idya mari. Akasingagona kuzvinyima.
Aiwa, idida hangu. Mashatira ndoita. Zvinyima mari yangu. Handidi. So takazopiswa pachigaro chokubata mari. Because ndakaibatwa ndikuidya. Ndinobaisa. Because ndakura ina futi chakati.
You know what I think is this Tendai, kuti Mwari akatisika like that as women. To know we are the ones who make a home.
Yeah, true.
Imimi, your job is to go out there and hunt. But kana mahunter wadzoka nenyama, ini ndichaibika kuti izova muriwo watichadya nemhuri yese.
Yeah, that's
So it's I don't think kuti it's very rare kuwana mukadzi asingagoni kuronga zvemusha kuti mhuri yake iende forward.
Yeah, it's very
But varume manje ukatongoona kasimola uzoenda zvemhuri yako wakangano. Saka tiende zvekumhanya.
Ndinofanira ukandipa ndichienda kumugava.
Kutengera gova rese. But yeah, those are just some of the challenges that we faced, and we had to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Because we are open with each other, and we've got respect for each other, so we're able to sit down and discuss. Tuonesana kuti ashaona pakati. Ona pakati. Mumwe anoita nhara chiti aiwa ndozvikuona obva okay fine chimboita. Obva aita. Obva azviradzega kuti panapa ndafaila. Obva chimbondipawo mukana inini. You give the other person a try. Kana ari kugona, then okufurira mberi nekuchengeta mari or whatever it is that you are discussing. So that's how we've overcome our challenges.
But
just
vakadzi kana mazopuwa mari peuka mari yacho kana mazoibatiswa handiti intiso wangu tirimo ekure yekuzo know that's what you do, and I've come across people that do that. Uye kana mukadzi yazobatirwa mari murume ndiye anga achifondoka whether mamuchifondoka mese whatever fine, but inobva yazosupa zvokuti kana yokutengwa because munhu anofanira kuzozvitengerawo chimwiwa, anofanira kuzozvitengerawo something, anofanira kuzvitengera
akasanganawo nemuzukuru mutaona anongomupodola kuti muzukuru
kwete kuti nehama dzake hakwanisa kana kudzipa sendi wakagarira mari chete. Aiwa, mari yacho painopinda yebasa iripo, but munotopananawo kuti chamari yako iyi yangu iyi, zanwe munhu aisa anofara.
Yeah, those are some of the lessons for today. Ane nzeve dzekunzwa anzwa, ane chekudzidza adzidza. But we love you guys. Nasi, don't mind the makeup. Pane zvanga zvichiitika, saka tasvika kumba togeza. And then tochizodira madrinks edu like we always do. But yeah, keep watching guys. We love you.
Takunotora zvana zvaSelmor.